Yeah. Oh, 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 babe. Y'all already know this. Sarah Philly, King of Hooks, the baddest soulful singer walking. Fresh flying, flashing the champ, a.k.a. the living legend, the one and only Wims. Live, baby! Another interview with the dope tomorrow. She's coming in the building. I'm already starting on my live.
Yeah, he started without me.
Yeah, I'm already starting on my live. They about to start coming on my live. You know I'm fresh, of course. Shout out to my guy Gooch, man. Another sweatsuit. I'm gonna get you one too, sweetheart. This is my guy, his clothing line. This is my homie. This is clothing line I got on. He make all my sweatsuits. It's the pretty tomorrow. She's in the building. She's about to interview the king. Yeah. We going live on her radio show, like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. You can tune in 88.1 FM. You can listen right on your radios, all that good stuff. Or you can tune in live on my live. We are live, baby. You're live with the king, the one and only. Huh? I told her pretty stuff. She better do her homework on the king. She don't know who she got in this building carrying that 10 pounds of gold. Woo! Oh, that's the real deal. Oh, that's the real. She ain't never had no guest like me. And she don't even know that yet. She ain't never had a guest like me. I am one in a million. She don't even dig it. I forgot my diamonds, my bracelet and my ring. I like to show off a little, but it's all right. I got 10 pounds of gold on me. I'm good. Fresh, live, flashy, and handsome.
Oh my
You're live with the king, baby. The one and only. The sound of Philly, the king of hooks. The baddest soulful singer walking the champ. A.K.A. the living legend, the one and only Wims.
One second.
Oh my God, we are live. Oh man.
You are listening to Scribes, WPEB, 88.1 FM. Also there on W236CL, 95.1 FM, and we are West Philly Community Radio. Just in case you didn't get that, you are listening to Scribes, WPEB, 88.1 FM, also aired on W236CL, 95.1 FM, and we are West Philly Community Radio, and this is the third floor, where I play classic hip-hop and R&B, and I'm your girl T, also known as the Hip Hop Highness. Please stay tuned.
Yeah. I'm loving it. We live, baby. Tomorrow, what up? They stay looking at you. I got some lives on it. We live, baby. Woo. Yeah. Do you mind if I give you some of mine?
One second.
I'm always hyped. See, it's all about the energy you bring. That's why when I come in, trust me, it's just a whole different ball game when I come into places. I'm being honest with you. You ain't never had nobody like me. I'm one in a million. Promise you. Y'all already know what it is. Sarah Philly, King of Hooks, the baddest soulful singer walking. Fresh fire, flashing the champ, a.k.a. the living legend, the one and only. He's so pretty. You're very pretty. Yeah. I be blowing your pictures up. I was like, I don't know, she's like a 30-year-old that's might snatch you up.
Now I'm 45.
Yeah, I still might snatch you. You ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
You ain't saying nothing.
Alrighty here.
Surprised you didn't You didn't know who you got in the building. I'm like, wow, I'm baffled by this. I'm baffled by this. Oh man, y'all already know what it is. Sound of Philly King of Hooks, the baddest soulful singer walking the champ, aka the living legend, the one and only Corey Wims. Fresh, fly, and flashy. Left my diamond pinky ring, you know. Be fresh, fly, and flashy, feeling good, man. Hey Reezy, this sweatsuit is crazy. Another one by Gooch. Fave! They go Fave! Fave! Just got on. We live, baby. Another one by my guy Gooch. Another dope sweatsuit. They go my wife to be. Who you rolling your eyes at? Who you rolling? You ain't got me the one. Look at me. Live. Tomorrow I got some lives on there.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
You know she about to interview the king, the baddest of them all. The baddest of them all. Look at, hey babe, I put the sweatsuit on. Another one by, hey Reezy, look at this joint by Gooch. Another banging joint. You know the king, fresh, fly, and flashy. You know. She ain't go live yet. I got a couple minutes. But you know I'm fly, thanks to Gooch, another one. Dope sweatsuit by my guy, North Philly Gooch. And I'm fresh, fly, and flashy, carrying this 10 pounds of gold. Miss you too, Faye. Reezy. Tamara, what up?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
What you about to do? Tell me about your station, man.
The Hip Hop Highness, live on the 3rd floor.
Hey!
Hey!
We live, baby! She about to interview the king. You can turn on your radios in your car, 88.1 FM, or you can follow my handsome self right now on the live, and you can pay attention to the whole interview. Toya, what you doing, Toya? Should I tell them how last night was? It was epic. We live. Reezy, what they talking about, Reezy? We about to go live in a couple minutes, man. I'm feeling good. Y'all live with the king. Fresh, fly, and flashy as always. Handsome as ever. You know. Thanks to North Philly Gooch for another dope sweatsuit. Nico, what up? They know who the R&B Kings is. Reezy, they know. They know nothing moves in this city with a tri-state without us. That's just facts. Everybody knows that. That ain't gonna never change. The top dogs forever. Don, what up, Don? Oh, sorry.
Just a little.
I'm sorry. I ain't know if you was live yet. Forgive me. Or beat me up. We live. What's up, Don? Nico, what up, Nico? Yeah, she about to go live. Fade had to be quiet. Always dying respect, man. You know how we do, bro. Home team, homie. Reezy, you already know. Salute to that, Don. I truly appreciate that, homie. There go my favorite Jersey fam, Don. What up? What up? I'm live. Another dope interview. This time is with the highness, the dope hip hop. Tomorrow, she's in the building, man. She's gonna make it do what it do. 88.1. She live. She getting some stuff together right now. You know what I mean? I gotta be a little quiet till we go live. You tuning in? Say no more. Appreciate that, Faith. Talk to you too. Yeah, I gave Nitro 2 records tomorrow. Yeah, remember you had him here a couple weeks ago. Remember Nitro and Nadir? Yeah, I gave him 2 hooks.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
He's good. I like
he's good, right? Yeah, I gave him 2 hooks.
Yes.
Yeah, I tuned in that day.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
My Jersey fam, look, she said, "You be quiet." Hell no. She said, "They know that's not you."
Okay.
Oh, Oh, she's about to go live, yo.
No, I'm not going live, but you can go live because I don't have nothing. It has to be.
To hold it up.
It has to be something I have to sit on because my station management be watching me when I go live.
Okay.
So if I don't have it, if it's not
set,
yeah, then they have.
I would have bought something for you. I got stands and everything.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's all good. It's all good.
So you can go live. I'm very sure you'll include me here.
I'm gonna include you off and on. I got you right now. I got a lot of people looking.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
don't mind me. I'll just
listen. We about to 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hey everybody. We are back. You are listening to your girl T, Hip Hop Highness, and this is the third floor. Listen, I have to be honest. I didn't quite do the homework that I should have done for such a charismatic guest that I have at the station today.
God bless you.
He got about 10, 15 pounds of gold draped over his shoulder. He's all the way live. So, we're going to jump into this interview. So,
yes.
Listen, first of all, fabulous glasses you have.
Oh, God bless you. I appreciate that. You stylish too. You stay stylish.
Okay.
I see you on the gram. You stay stylish. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, listen. King of hooks.
Yes.
R&B.
Yes.
David Ruffin stand
That's right.
Erykah Badu.
Oh, records with her. Coming closer.
Did go on tour with the Temptations.
All day long. We leave again for Chicago, the South next month.
No wonder you so happy. I be too.
Let the God be all glory, man.
Listen, yes, all glory. So listen, on a serious note.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, for those in my listening audience who aren't quite aware of who the King of Hooks are,
yes, ma'am,
please inform them and let them know exactly who you are and what you do.
Well, first of all, I never do nothing without God. I start every interview by saying, all praise be to God. I give all credit and praise to him for everything I'm allowed to do. But I'm going to say I'm the Philly, the King of Hooks, Corey Wims, very, very well respected and highly earned because God gave me a gift to allow me to do what I do. Singing since the age of 5 in church. From the rest on, it was history, man. Winning competitions after competitions. UPN 57, Give Me the Mic, Star Search, Urban Idol, Steve Harvey. I mean, so many different things that put me on a platform where I just became to be. Started singing with the Intruders 20 years ago, 21 years ago to be exact. Signed to Philly, Kenny Gamble and Huff and them. Started with them 21 years ago. I'm not going to tell my age. Just 21 years ago, I was singing with them. 17 years, the lead singer, traveling.
Why not? Yes, tell us your age.
We ain't telling that. We ain't telling that. No, man. We ain't talking ages right now. But, obviously they know I'm in my 30s. That's all they need to know. That's all they need to know.
Till you tell them.
You know what? That's true. Because some say I do look 28, 27. But singing with the Temptations the last 4 years. Had the pleasure of traveling with this legendary group all over the world. And currently we got some big tours coming up starting next month. As well as my Intruders will be getting honored in Baltimore this Saturday with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum Award. So it's a lot of stuff going on. That's this Saturday coming up.
I see you have a lot of stuff going on.
Oh yeah, praise be to God, man. I worked with them all and been working with them all. And, shout out to my partner. What I'm doing now is working on a big solo project being wrote by my bro Jay Reezy. He's a hell of a writer. Wrote for like TLC, Little Mo, Brian Michael Cox. His resume goes on in the writing. He's writing a project for me. I'm going to do a little writing on it, but I'm going to leave it to him and a speed writer, write a few on there, and so forth and so on.
So what... Okay, obviously you're a young man.
Yes.
So what is it like at such a young age to be considered the David Ruffin?
Well,
because those are big shoes. Those are very big shoes.
Very big shoes that I feel. And if you ever go watch some of the concerts, I think you'll be very intrigued to know I feel those shoes. Sound just like David when we sing, like we're real close to him. Nobody sounds exactly like him, but I'm very close to him. And they think I'm his son. That's how much alike we sound. I've met his wife, Diane Ruffin, and so many others that I'll be able to meet and been able to meet because of carrying his legacy on, singing the songs he sang, utilizing the gift of his
How were you even able, at such a young age, to be able to make that connection with that group? Because that's legendary old school.
Legendary old school.
It's people
that's in the industry,
yeah.
Right, and that's of age, right. Well, like I always tell everybody, I'm just one of the blessed ones. I have a gift, and anybody will tell you this is not bragging, this is just truth. Any singer in this tri-state will tell you I have a unique gift. I'm one of the ones with the last read, that old school voice. So to answer your question, what happened was, let's say for David Ruffin, let's talk about him and not the Intruders for the moment. To get the David Ruffin shoes, I've been singing David Ruffin since I was, 8 years old. But what happened was a guy was referred to me named Mo. He found me and heard that I could do David Ruffin real good. Mm-hmm. I went up to New York, did one audition for a guy named Dave, who's, sang with the Four Tops. I mean, this is a legend. He heard me do David Ruffin. He heard me for 20 minutes. He was sold right from then on. From then on, I've been singing with the Temptations for the last 4 years. And just a blessing. An honorary blessing.
It has to be. So what's it like going on tour with the Temptations?
It's just, words can't explain. You go on tour with the Temptations is a whole nother world. Because I'm so old school, so it's everything for me. Like, I like the oldie groups better than I like the younger generation that you see out there now singing. Like, if it ain't, like, I only like the oldie groups, and I like the 90s groups like Jodeci and Drew Hill, stuff like that. These guys now, I pay no mind, except for like veterans like Kim, Brian McKnight, you know what I mean? Tyrese, I'll do like Tyrese. But other than that, I just love it. I love the old school. They sang more passion, more meanings. It was no studio sound effect. I could tear any stage down with no studio sound effect. Everybody knows that and will tell you that. Everybody. I don't need no studio effect or none of that. I can stand flat-footed and tear a stage down for an hour straight and don't get tired and do it again. So it's it's a blessing.
And your energy is so
so high.
Yes. So does that energy match your stage performance?
Oh man, yes. Listen, my energy is so high level. When you go look at some of my performances, I play no game. The same way I sing for an hour straight and kill it, I go on stage and give them a full performance and kill it. I command the crowd, I demand the crowd, and I control the crowd. I play no games on the microphone, performance-wise or singer-wise. So yes, and I love it. It's something I love to do. Shout out to Speed Rider. He just logged on. That's the other writer on my project. It's Jay Reezy and Speed Rider. They're the writers on my project that's coming real soon. I'm only doing a little writing. I'm leaving it to them.
Well, listen. How was it like working with Erykah Badu?
Well, I tell you that. I was 17 years old. Once again, not telling my age, but I'll just know I was 17. Erykah Badu. I was working with a guy named Frank Fioravante. You can look him up. He made over probably 30 million and still to this day making millions off of one hit record, Diamond in the Back. Remember that? Diamond in the Back, Sun Rooftop? Frank Fioravante was the writer. He wrote it for William Devine. He signed me when I was 17. That was my second record deal. Remember, y'all? Anyway, my second record deal was signed to him, Sound Gems Record, which is under Sony Records. Signed me at 17 to cut some records. He flew Erykah Badu in. Erykah Badu walked right in the studio. He said, Erykah, I just need you to do 2 parts on this young man's record. She came in, she did all the blues and all the harmonies in the beginning, and then she did all the harmony notes through my entire chorus on a song called Coming Closer that I have on my phone, and it's all over websites that you can still find to this day. Wow. Coming Closer. So it was just a blessing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That really is a blessing. So, okay, we got the Temptations.
Temptations, Intruders for the last 21 years, signed to Philly's own Kenny Gamble and Huff, which are obviously, the 2 biggest writers ever besides Berry Gordy.
Gamble and Huff are they're
Philly National Records.
Yeah, I know Philly National Records, but they're not around anymore, right?
They're not doing no more cutting new music no more. No, they're around live in concerts and still doing things off of their legacy music. But if I may let a secret out the bag, that ain't always true either, because I'm just going to say that with God's grace, I got some things going on with them now that may bring them out of retirement. I'm just going to leave it there before I get in trouble. And that's a factual statement.
Yeah, because what they don't know, they can't ruin.
Right.
I got that from a wise man.
That's right.
E pluribus Eric Sermon.
Hey, Eric Sermon. Shout out to Eric Sermon, man. Hey. Music is my heart and soul. I know that song by him. He got Marvin Gaye sample on that. You live with her, man. The one and only, the queen, the highest.
LB fan, baby, all day.
She's the highest. LB Pop highest. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, so listen. So what do you have coming up next?
Man, this weekend, my group, The Intruders, I'll be posting that tonight or tomorrow. I want y'all to watch it. It's a 13-minute video, like a movie, telling you about the career of the 21 years I have with The Intruders. We'll be getting honored this week, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Baltimore. They'll be honoring us in their museum. Other than that, I got 2 concerts with Jay Reezy, 2 in April. And the Temptations in April. I got a concert in March with a few people. I don't know if I let these names out the bag, but got some things going on. But that's what's next. This weekend, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Next month, Temptations. 2 shows by myself. Still cutting some new hooks, and I'm working on something real major on the low. You know what I mean?
Oh, you can't give us a little hint of what's going on?
Well, we got some people that I'm in a play. Okay, I can say it, but I won't let the name out. So that's fair, right?
It's not the set it off play, is it?
I can't. They told me I can't say. We signed the contract the other day. You know how I go. Off air, I can let you know. Okay. But I just got the lead role in a big play that been manifesting for a year now.
Oh, okay.
And it just came about, and the check, everything is looking good. So I'll be the lead male in this entire play with some big powerhouses. That's all I can say.
Well, listen, congratulations to you.
Yes,
congratulations. Yes. Are you allowed to say the name of the play or anything, or you just can't discuss it at all?
2 days ago, when I signed the contract officially, they told me not to talk about it yet until they start. I
can totally understand, March. But we want to change. We want to change the subject.
We're gonna change the subject. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So what? For those who are listening, because they know the hip hop, I love R&B.
You do.
Classic R&B, and I love classic hip hop.
That's right.
So let the list fly of some of the artists that you've written hooks for here in the city of Philadelphia.
Oh, in the city, because I've been all over the world, but in the city, I'll just name a few of the top guys in the city. I got records with Gilly, I got records with E-Ness, these are top guys in the city, right? I got records with PD Crack, you know what I'm saying? Didn't finish one with Beanie, but started one with Beanie Siegel. You got, even Cassidy's from Philly, we did some things. Of course, Del P, who's, my opinion, is the top, Del P?
Oh, Del P, I've interviewed Del P a few times.
Right, well, I got
to. Matter of fact, I even did a promo for Del P.
Well, I'm going to learn you something, right? I guarantee you, in your interviewing with Del P, you had to hear songs with me, just didn't know it was me, because I have 11 songs with Del P that I'm on the hooks on. So I know you had to hear some with me. So he's the top dog in the city right now, hip-hop wise, and that's my opinion. He's leading the way for a lot of rappers. No hate, a lot of rappers are tight, but everybody acknowledge him as the top dog right now. Shout out to my bro Peasy. I got 11 records with him. Might be 12. I lost count. So he's another one I also cut records with in Philadelphia. But so many. Key West, Nitro, who you had on here just a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? Man, I don't want to start naming anybody, because anybody like, why you ain't say me? I got records with everybody in this city. I got 444 hooks. So that should tell you something right there.
Okay. Any New York rappers?
Of course, I got records. I got records with a few out there. I got Bow Wow. I got records with Bow Wow, calling all the girls. Okay. Like I said, Cassidy. Mike Knox, reaching out to me now for one of my DM. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but I got a record with Tone Trump. I know you know who Tone Trump is.
Okay, well,
I got a record with him.
To date, as far as your singing goes, what are you most proud of?
Damn. Hey, Reason, nobody ever asked me that. I don't know if you're still alive. Now, nobody never asked me that. In 30-something years, I swear, nobody never asked me that. What am I most proud of? All right, let me make sure.
As far as your singing accomplishments goes.
Okay, my singing accomplishments. What am I most proud of? Damn, that really is tough. I've never got asked that. Like never. What am I most proud of?
It could be someone you met with, someone you worked with. It could be an experience you had.
She helping me out now. Thank you. Okay. Well, I can say this. The top person that I've worked with. Damn, no, that's not true. Got to be 2. Can I do 2?
Sure.
All right, 2 top people I've worked with. I got to say Hiram Hicks and Drew Hill, because I toured with them when I was 17. That's when they first signed me. After I got signed with Frank Fioravante, Hiram Hicks took me on a tour with them. And you know who Hiram Hicks is? That's the guy who found Drew Hill. That's the owner of Island Records. The biggest dude back in that time. Okay. Anyway, it was him. And when I toured, I would say when I toured with Steve Harvey. When I toured with Steve Harvey, that had to be one of my most.
Well, you opened up for Steve Harvey?
Oh, yeah, I opened up for Steve Harvey, nephew Tommy Avant. Remember Avant?
Really? Yeah, I like Avant.
Yeah, I won Steve Harvey competition. I was a radio star champion. I won first place. I beat out 100 and something singers.
All right.
And the prize was to go on tour with him, a couple $100 and all that. But I got another one. That's the people I worked with. One of my proudest moments, I have to say, I still can't say top notch, because there are a lot of people saying they're throwing out stuff that I forgot about. I really did so much. I won a UPN 57. It was a show called Give Me the Mic, Philadelphia, 2005. You can look it up. It's like, it's the American Idol that's right now, but it was back then, UPN 57. McDonald's sponsored it. 1,000 singers from all over the tri-state, only the tri-state. I came first place out of all 1,000 singers. We was on TV every week competing for a car, a trip to Mexico, furniture, and some money. I won all those prizes. That was in 2005. I went to Mexico for a week, paid on them. I'm talking about spending money and everything. So that got to be one of my like fondest moments. Like it has to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot. It's really hard.
Okay. What was the moment when you said? What was the defining moment for you when you realized this is my lane and this is what I do?
Okay. So when I really realized this is what I really want to do. Okay. Like when it really hit me, I'm gonna say I have to go back. She's good with these questions. They don't ask me these questions. They don't. This is good. I love it though. So now I gotta work with these. Okay. Okay. When I was 8 years old, but see, that's not like when you're 8, you're a kid. It's not really grasping.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I was 8 years old. It was another competition. All praise be to God. It was at Six Flags Great Adventures. Now you and I both know, and I'm gonna make a joke about this. How many little black asses you think is gonna win a competition with a bunch of little at Six Flags, where it was predominantly, the other race in that order.
It was predominantly white.
Predominantly white.
That's okay.
So for me to win first place at 8 years old against like 9, white kids and 1 black kid, in front of all the people at Six Flags, they had a big stage out there, and at that time I had sang some Boys to Men, and I sang "Troop" as my second song. All I do is think of you, and I won first place at 8 years old. So when I had that feeling, I was like a kid, like, "Ooh, I want to sing, Mom, I want to sing." Mommy wanted me to play basketball because I was always good at ball, but I wanted to sing. So I guess that's where
that was a
defining moment. Yeah, I like that question by you. Thank you. That was a defining moment. That was a defining moment. Oh, my best friend just gave me something. He said, and one of the things you can say, Corey, is the fact that you, at this age, in my 30s, still remain to be very, very highly relevant and still considered the top soul singer in the tri-state. And that's really honestly true. Once you do all your research on me, it's nobody that you would talk to would say, I'm not the top dog soul singer-wise. Not one. I can put any amount of money on it. You won't find no singer that would say I'm not. They all love me. They all show me love.
Well, I'm wondering why you ain't a part of the Roots picnic.
We did the Roots. We did the Roots picnic probably about 5, 6 times. Oh, I got the Roots playing on the record for me. See, you ain't asked that. I got the Roots playing on. Guess what? The Erykah Badu record, Coming Closer. They're playing on the record. Shout out to the whole Roots. It was Erykah Badu cut the backgrounds. The Roots played on the record.
That's very dope. That's very dope.
Yeah. And I was 17.
That's a milestone because they don't deal with everybody.
Exactly. Well, the Italian guy had all this money, Frank Fioravante. So it wasn't like they did it just for me, but I was beneficiary of it. You know what I mean? So
okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, what advice would you give a young up and coming singer as far as vocally wise?
Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. This is
like how? Yeah, like what? This is kind of like how would you advise them to train themselves?
You might laugh at me, Miss Lady, the Highness, because my best friend will tell you, I'm different. Like I said, I'm one in a million. I do got to say that. I have a raspy voice, so I don't train my own voice. I'm not going to lie to you. I never had no vocal training, never did none of that, never had none of that in my entire life. It was just a God-given gift. He anointed it, and I just sing. So that I can't lie about. But I can give them advice on what I heard, you know what I mean? For people on how to maintain your voice, you know what I mean?
Well, that's even better because if you have a career, if this is going to be how your livelihood, then you definitely have to maintain your voice.
Right, and she's right. Right reason my bro, I keep referring to him as my partner. You want to always make sure you watch certain things you put in your body to maintain your voice. Like, say if you're not a raspy singer, so we're not going to talk about my voice. I'm raspy, so I eat whatever I want, always did. I really can, and I'm blessed to do that. But for other people that can't, you got to watch the dairy you put in your throat, and you just have to watch, I'm not trying to preach, you have to watch the substances you put in your body. I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah. I'll blow your mind by telling you this. I'm in my 30s. I ain't never smoked or drink a day in my life. Never. Any of my best friends, everybody tell you, never. So I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not preaching. Everybody can do what they want to do. But I'll put it to you this way. You see the movies. You see a lot of oldie legends went down because drinking hard liquor, right? Or drugs or different things that they put in their body, right?
Yeah.
How many we lost because of that? We lost David Ruffin, who's my greatest singer of all time. We lost him because of drugs, right? And different things. So you got to watch what you put in your body and watch the theories. I ain't never smoked or drink a day in my life. I got more energy than a 21-year-old in here. I go all night long dancing, singing, partying, you know, whatever. Get right back up and do it all again. Go do an hour show, jump right back on another plane, we do this all the time. Especially when I'm touring with the oldie groups, man. Oh, man, we tour all the time. Another plane, this city, this state, stage.
All right, listen, we're going to take a short break and we will be right back. You're listening to Scribes WPEB 88.1 FM, also aired on W236CL 95.1 FM, and we are West Philly Community Radio. I'm Tamara, your girl T. Dumas, also known as the Hip Hop Highness, and this is the third floor where I play classic hip hop and R&B. Listen, today we have in the house the King of Hooks, and he's all the way live, baby. We will be right back.
I like her style. Hey. Yo, them questions you ask, they don't ask me them. They don't. I've never got asked that. I got to work on that. I've never got asked that, ever. Like, ever. Good questions, man. I like it here. You popping.
Oh, thank you.
You popping. Is my Toya still on? She ain't on no more. Did you see my beautiful children on my page? You probably didn't see them.
I didn't know they were your children.
Yeah, they are. Who else children you see me posing with all the time? You know what?
Listen, they could have been your mama's children. They gotta be yours.
That is true too. That is true. It's my beautiful boy, beautiful daughter.
They are gorgeous.
They're a handful too. Trust me.
Listen, documentary history project for the youth. An annual after-school, weekend, and summertime digital media production workshop for middle and high school students. Each year, youth participants create short documentary films as a way to explore some aspect of the social, political, and cultural history of Philadelphia. Who is eligible? Youth enrolled in grades 8 through 12. No prior video making experience is necessary. What's involved? Interested applicants must be willing to commit to a 5 hours per week during the school year and up to 10 hours per week in the summer. Participants are paid a stipend for their participation. And just in case you're wondering what stipend is a small amount of money, maybe enough for car fare or a little lunch, and just to get you through the day. So listen, if you are interested, it says applications are due by February 14th, 5 p.m., but here at Scribes, sometimes we are a little lenient. So go on our website, fill out their application, and still send it in. Thank you so much. Listen, having a voice in your community is very important. You may want to report on some of the good things that are going on. You may want to report on things that you don't like, or you just may want to report in general what your community is all about. And to have a voice in your community, you have to have documentary skill making. So come on in to Scribe and find out what you need to know. Or you may be interested in a radio show. Still again, come in and Scribe and get familiar with your community media center. And have a beautiful day.
Yeah. Come back to me.
We are back. Listen, King of Hooks. What do you want? What did you want me to call you? King of Hooks or Mr. Corey? Which one?
Whatever you desire, man. Cousin. Whatever you desire. They call me Corey Wims, King of Hooks, all that good stuff.
Okay, so listen, King of Hooks.
Yes, ma'am.
Here, what advice? Okay, we said on how I said for the youth to help them train their voice.
Right, you said to train their voice.
What advice would you give young people to keep a clean head in the industry?
Oh man, that's easy. Keep God first. I do nothing without God. Like, even though you hear me, talking about smack and a little bit of cocky when I come in, just having fun with you. But no, keep God first. You must keep God in all that you do. You will not succeed if you start something in life and don't have God in it. So you have to understand, even if you think you succeed, like say if your situation blows up, then why later on, all of a sudden it comes crumbling down. And the reason why you're missing the main ingredient. You know what I mean? You have to have God in all that you do. Period. That's my number one thing. And keep a level head. I keep God in my life. Everybody knows that. I study 3 times a day, just like how Muslims do. And I'm Christian. I study 3 times a day, and I pray, 2 or 3 times a day. I keep God in my life. That's my direct and only answer. To stay level-headed and stay clean, keep God in your life. Keep fresh people around you.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
How important, because with the entourage and things of that nature, how important are the people that you have around you?
Oh, that's super important. At a lot of extents, you're as good as those who are around you. That's why God said keep good company around you. You have to embody yourself with those who mean something and are out here for something. If you're not, you just fall off for everything. You won't even be trying to be manifested in what you're trying to do. You have to keep those good around you. You have to. It's very important. If you keep some bad people around you, bad things will happen. You keep good people around you, good things will happen. You know what I mean?
That's what they say, birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather.
Flock together.
That's right. It's a must. My circle is very small, Tamara, to Highness. My circle is I'm very known and very popular and all that good stuff, all praise be to God. But everybody know me, I'm very, 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 very close to a few people, meaning who you'll see me walking with on a regular. Most of the time, I'm alone. I'm in my cars. I'm alone. You know what I mean? Unless I'm with Jay Reezy. You know what I mean? I mean, and really, I can just say Jay Reezy. As far as that's the only person I really roll with on a daily basis. I have a few close friends. Jay Reezy, Reggie. Del P. You know what I mean? Speed Rider. These people are very, very, as far as everyday phone call talking. But then I have my cousin, Darnell, who I'm very, very close to. I love him to death. But it's all about who you keep. You know what I mean? Like I said, God first. Keep a few handful of people that's around you that's tight. And if you got a family, stay close to your family. Family is everything, man. If Kobe Bryant just ain't teach you something, man, by his death, as many other deaths should have before him, but I'm saying him because he's so well known to this generation. If that didn't tell you enough, life is so short. My children, Toya, they mean everything to me. If I don't have my family, it's like, oh my God, I already lost both my parents, Your Highness. I lost both my parents. Wow. And that's my deepest thing that I live with every day. I mean, every day my pain, that's the pain I have every day.
Listen. What did you win the belt for? That's
present this heavy, so I will give it to you. It really is pounds of gold. I was presented this at an award show when they named me the King of Hooks. See that say of hooks? When they named me the King of Hooks, presented me with this award, the champ of all hooks. 441 hook records. Some superstars, some independent artists, and all of that good stuff. And I was so blessed with this. You heard of the Philly Hip Hop Awards, right?
Oh, of course.
Right. Well, I'm the one who got the biggest award you can ever get in the Hip Hop Awards, the Legend Award. Okay. Me, Danny Garcia, with some guys, Philly, with some guys, Reezy, who the hip hop group from Philly, they got the award. Young Gunners, the guys who used to wear their pants to the back, all of them. We all got the award the same night. Danny Garcia, all of us. I got the Legend Award. So it's no bigger award than that in the Philly Hip Hop Awards. So it was just so blessing.
Okay, well listen, that is a magnificent
yes,
belt
right. Oh, to God be the glory. It's heavy too. Like I said, this week I'm getting a crown with the Intruders Rock and Roll Hall of Fame because I've been with the group 21 years. I'm one of the ones who get to the award as well. We represented Gamble and Huff right for the last 21 years.
Wow, that's
21 years. I'm only in my 30s, so usually that. It's a long time being with them. I started that young with them.
Wow, you probably gave them the little spark of energy they needed.
Yes, I did.
I just know you did.
I love it.
But your energy is contagious.
Yes,
it really is in a very positive way.
Thank you.
And
youngsters.
The youngsters.
Yeah, the youngsters. He just told me. You know, because you're a hip hop person.
Yeah.
It was me, the youngsters, Danny Garcia. Who else? Reason some other guys who got the award that night, but we got the Legend Award at the Philly Hip Hop Awards. That's the biggest award you can get at the Philly Hip Hop Awards, and I was crowned that. That was, I don't even know that. Sure, I don't remember when that was. Might have been 2015.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, listen, is there any parting words that you would like to leave the audience with?
Yes, y'all, before I go, first of all, once again, you know me, I always give all praise be to God, first of all, for everything I do. He allows me to do everything I do. I want to say to you, thank you for having me here.
Oh, listen.
This is another platform. I tell everybody, no matter, because it could be one listener that didn't know me that's listening to them right now. So every platform is major, so I appreciate you. I appreciate all my fans that support me on my daily. I appreciate my family, Toya for dealing with me, my children, my best friend Reese. I get on his lyrics all the time. I just want to say, just keep being true to you. Do what it is that you do in life. Keep God in it, which is the main ingredient. Keep those positive around you, and you'll manifest in all that you want to do.
And you said that perfectly, and I totally agree with you. Listen, Corey, Mr. Corey, King of Hooks,
Little Ruffin.
Lil Ruffin, 10 pounds of gold around your neck.
10 pounds of gold. Woo!
Oh, you know, you remind me of when you do that. Ric Flair.
That's what baby.
Listen.
I'm having ball right here with her, y'all.
Listen, I just want to say thank you once again. Your energy is off the meat rack, y'all. I really will say it's contagious.
Oh, I had
so,
I did. Shout out to my lady Toya, love you. My children, love you. My best friend Reezy, the best that do it. He's the best writer that do it. He really is. But I'll give you some of the stuff later. Okay. Shout out to all of y'all, man.
All right. Well, listen. I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out on the 3rd floor.
Thank you.
And you better come back.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Stay
Stay
blessed, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Stay blessed.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
I like that. Don't interview. Don't interview. Say goodbye to my peoples real quick. Hey! Yeah! I love that.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you too. Okay. Go ahead and see.
Nah, she heard us having a ball in there.
Yes, I do.
You heard us having a
How
ball?
are you?
How you been? I swear I met you before too.
What's your name?
I don't know. Corey Wims, the baddest super singer walker, they say.
We did meet.
Right,
I think we met.
I'm sorry.
I think we met with Shawty Wims before.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, that's my folks. Oh yeah, see, I wasn't just talking trash. That's my folks.